Morning the YouTube world. It's 1 week since I posted my first video again on YouTube. I didn't promise, I specifically did not promise that I would upload every week, but I'm gonna shoot a video of my day today. Just a total normal day, cold, windy, northeast day. So just out with the dog walk. Oh, and it's starting to snow in almost April. So every morning on my dog walk, I stop at coffee at Ela's for a really nice coffee. There's not many places in Redcar do good coffee, so me and Nelson, you come and get your biscuit, don't you, boy? And then Ela makes us a lovely coffee. So
the best Italian coffee in town. Not difficult, there's not Italian around, but
and that's why people should come to Ela's.
yes.
There you go. Just on what street road? Station Road?
Station Road.
Station Road. It's number 3 Station Road. Best place in Redcar for coffee.
Ciao guys.
Ciao. What's that? What's that? What's that? There you go. Little animal. There's the dog walk for the morning. Gonna have some breakfast. I have my first training session of the day, and it's just a strength session in the gym. 2 sessions today. I've got an interval session this evening and this afternoon, and a strength session this morning. So perfect. What are you doing, Sophia?
Changing the filters.
What on?
The water filters.
The water filters on your reverse osmosis water filtration system.
Yep. Can you help me do it, please?
What do you want me to do?
To twist it is too tight for me to do.
Okay, I will try. I'm not very good at house stuff. Sophia does all the house stuff in this house. She's cooked Sadie's breakfast. And she's going to cook my breakfast after we've changed the filters on this system. Hang on. What have we got here, Sophia?
I don't even want it. This is the filter system. This is what's in the tap water. That's full of goo.
Is it? It's hard to look. It's hard. Oh yeah, that's not clean water, is it?
No.
That's what we're drinking. Can't really tell us that.
Because you're shadowing the sink. Well, there are 2 of those that go through. Look at that one.
Yeah, there's like gooey bits and all that. The water is pretty dirty. Bit cloudy in there, but that's what we're drinking. Well, no, we're not. It doesn't look so bad when it comes out of there, but it's definitely a little bit mean. And that's a reverse osmosis filtration system. Doing its job? What are you making?
Scrambled egg.
How do you make your scrambled egg?
I don't eat scrambled egg. Your scrambled egg. Butter, milk, eggs, salt and pepper.
Oh, good one. Looks like she actually knows what she's doing. Right, so it's time for me to do my first training session of the day. It's gotten a little bit late in the morning, just had things to do around the house and whatnot. So, yeah, well, we're in here now. So, just a little show you around my gym. Just a small gym, to be fair, but it's got everything I need. I built this, I said built, we made this gym in COVID. Obviously all the gyms were closed, so we've got pull-up bar, a load of dumbbells, a Reebok step block, watt bike, a load of plates, the skiing, bars for some squats, and then we've got the Wahoo kicker there for when it's really nasty outside and we're going to do an indoor training session. Got some rollers which I'll be on this evening, something I haven't done much of for a while, so it's just a bit of a change. And yeah, I've got all these bikes from over the years. And yeah, that's punch bag. And that's the gym. And I'll put a few clips of today's session. So I'm just going to start with some bodyweight squats, some reverse lunges, and just some activation and some like little stretches. It's often like the worst part of a workout is the warming up, you know, it's just like something you have to do, but it's not like you don't see a gain or anything like that, but you've sort of got to do it. So yeah, I'll start with some just simple exercises for warming up. So that's a basic warm-up done, just like I said before, like an activation, get your legs and get your arms moving, and now I'll get into my proper session. So I think I'm going to start with some skipping and some jump lunges. For the next part of this workout, I'm going to be doing a reverse lunge paired with a single arm row. The reverse lunge is, I quite like this one. It's a really good stretch down your free hip flexors as well if you're doing it correctly. You just got to try and keep that knee isolated and not too much. You don't want your knee to be floating around, and it's a really nice exercise. So that's what this one's going to be, followed by a single arm row. So the next movements I have are a dumbbell side lunge and a dumbbell bench press. And the side lunge is quite a new movement for me. It's like quite an awkward movement, so that's it's fun to learn new things. And then the chest press is just a bench press. I've been doing that for years, so that one's an easy one. But yeah, the weights in today's session aren't really crazy because it's my first session back after being away for a few weeks, so I'm just getting back into it, and we'll be building up over the next few weeks again. For the last part of today's workout, I've got to do a dumbbell renegade row straight into a hollow body hold and then into side plank hip drops. So in between each of these sets, the rest is a little less than the rest of the previous workout, the rest of what I've just done, and it's like a little finisher, if you like. Bit of a core workout, so this is the bit that I hate the most, but it's only 3 sets, and yeah, that's it, and then we're done for this session. Appointment to get to this afternoon with Sophia, get some lunch, get back, and then do my session on the rollers. So I'm going to peace out now. You can watch one round of this and see what we get up to this afternoon. So I've just dropped Sophia off at the hospital for her appointment, and I've got Sadie in the back of the Raptor fast asleep, so I thought I'll go and fill the Raptor up because the range is down to 5 miles. So if anybody can tell me to the nearest pound how much I think it's going to cost for me to fill the Raptor, I may do a prize giveaway. Yeah, so that is the Raptor filled on empty. I had a range of 6 miles. So if somebody can tell me to the exact pound how much it's cost to fill it, there'll be a prize. If you put your answer in the comments. Sadie fast asleep, look. Hey Sadie! Smile for the camera! Are we going for some early dinner, Sophia?
Yeah, your favourite vegan restaurant?
Yeah. We're going to Sophia's favourite vegan restaurant for dinner.
What's it all about?
It's only 4:30, but the hospital appointment ran on a little later than expected, so we're going to have early dinner. Give me a couple of hours for my dinner to settle, and then get on the rollers when we get home. The car is locked. Change of plan. It's closed. Seems to be every time we try and go there, we get thrown a curveball, whether it be full or whether it be closed. It's never easy. What hell? Can you do any smiles? No! Where are you, Sydney? Gangy? Look at Daddy! There you are, there you are! Remember that? Baker Street Kitchen. What's Mommy going to have? The vegan. Always a difficult choice. So I'm back home, back in the gym. I'm about to get my bike set up on the rollers. I did it last night just as a bit of a recce, and I think they're set up a little bit wrong. So I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, I think. Because when I was going at a high cadence yesterday, it was shaking around a little bit. So I'm going to make them a little bit longer. So I've got the bike ready, Cuba Grey road bike. I believe that should be set up fine. I've been told I need to put my front hub just behind the front barrel, and I should be sweet. I've written my plan. So I've got a 10-minute warm up followed by 5 efforts, 5 minutes each with 5 minutes in between. It's going to be tricky on the rollers because it's hard to get the heart rate up on the rollers because the cadence ends up being super high, but it's going to be a sweaty session. I've got the rollers instead of the Wahoo kicker today, just to mix it up, but I'll be using my Wahoo kicker fan down there, that'll probably be on full gas. And the other thing you've got to think about when you're doing this on the rollers is once you get going, there's no stopping. Because you can't just, well, you can stop, but you don't really want to, especially on the rollers. So hopefully Sophia will dip in and dip out and get some shots. I've had technical issues, but we seem to be working now. The Wahoo set to come on, and the heart rate rises for. Hopefully it does, because when you're on your own, I seem to be struggling with my ability, and the roller seems to have dropped. To do one-handed is quite difficult. Now you go, look. For 5 minutes. Oh. Well, that's it. That's all the efforts done. Sweaty session. Thank God I had my Wahoo fan. I look at the heart rate zones and I'm like, they hardly change really, but with the rollers and the cadence and the rollers not quite been set up perfectly, I came to find out in that session. It's tricky because you've got to be concentrated really hard on not falling off and keeping the heart rate up. So by the end of that last one I was just, well, I forgot all of them. I was trying to stay at the top end of the heart rate zones. Then on the last one there it was getting a little dodgy, so I was just in the middle. So yeah, as you can probably see I'm dripping a little bit now. I just turned the fan off so that you could hear me. But it was quite a long session really on the rollers. When I finished this phone I'm going to be an hour or so. To sit on the rollers for me took a long time. I'm pretty much going to sign the video off. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, and also in the comments let me know what you'd like to see. This is probably going to be a bit long-winded, but we've got a little competition in there, and like I said, just let me know what you'd like to see. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and yeah, let me know what you want to see next week. Spot on. Cheers guys.